you win as a team, you lose as a team. This one hurts. But I know our guys left it all out there, and I'm proud of them.
It seemed like King was having to scramble almost every time. How much of a relief do you think that after this one today?
I think it was everything. It wasn't just, you talked front seven. I mean, they just have waves of these guys coming in, and they're creatures, and I don't say that in a bad way. I mean, they're big, long, they can rush the passer. They have aggressive schemes. I think they kept us off balance, and we couldn't offset it enough to stay ahead of the chains. And when you got to pass, I thought that's when they pinned their ears back, and credit to them. I just talked to Cam about it. I said, you can't get out of every sack. You can't make every big play. There was some tough sledding in there. Yeah, he'll own that he could probably do a lot of things better and get the ball out, but credit to UCLA and their defense.
What was the thinking behind the QB keeper there on fourth down?
We called the timeout and we said best play, and we thought we could get them in on balance where they were normally pretty basic defense, and they stayed in their pressure situation, and they won that play.
In terms of the UCLA defense, this conference has a ton of explosive offenses, really good quarterbacks. How do they kind of contrast to who you've seen so far in terms of just the way they're strength up front?
I mean, if you can win like that at the line of scrimmage, I've been there. Your call sheet is massive, and you can do a lot of different things. And I thought they did a good job covering it on the edges. I think they got a big, long dudes. They're physical. They're attacking, and they just keep coming at you. So, as of right now, from what I've seen, they're the best in the league.
The pick before halftime from Kakina, it just looked like he had that read perfectly.
It's just one of those plays, that just kind of gave us a spark. I felt like we played maybe, especially offensively, our worst half of football, but took a lead into the half, gave a little bit of juice and momentum to know that we could come out there and do it. Defense got the first stop out of the half, so I thought it was a huge play and really kept us in it, even though we weren't moving the football.
Defense had kind of some bad hands dealt to them throughout the course of the game. How much of a factor was it just them kind of being put in that spot to really come out of the game?
Yeah, that's why it's a team game. I thought they did a good job of tacking, being positive, having the right mentality when they went out, every situation and circumstance, and just another opportunity to go get a stop. That's, sometimes, offense is rolling, you can't get a stop, or sometimes it's vice versa, and I felt that a little bit today. I think they leaned on us a little bit at the end. Maybe they wore us out, kept coming to a couple sweep G plays that we didn't get fit up quite correctly, and they made the plays, and that's a credit to UCLA. I thought for the most part, I thought we came in, we wanted to rattle him. We know we could affect him a little bit, and he's going to be a hell of a player. I mean that. He's just a few games into his career, and you see the talent. I think they hit us on a couple of scheme things, especially some single width stuff out of the 3-by-1, and I think we defended him well for the most part, but I just think that kid's just scratching the surface of what he's going to be.
Obviously, a lot of these guys have lost in the past, but it being the first with this squad specifically, how you kind of manage moving forward, how these guys bounce back?
I just think it's all about response. I think we got a great senior leadership and some veteran leaders in there that are going to set the tone, and just realize we're going to see a lot of things on this film that we're not going to like. So how mature are we going to be to the work to come back and get those learns? Because a lot of the stuff we controlled. We had those false starts, we had the fumbles, we had the takeaways, we had some misfits on defense and missed techniques. So we got to be mature to the work. And I think that's what the message was in the locker room. This sucks. It should hurt. We're in a dogfight of a football game on the road, but guess what? The next opponent isn't going to care. And that's what we got to make sure we're coming to work ready to do and having one heck of a practice on Tuesday.
Is there a way to have the offensive line kind of solve some of the issues that they faced today, or is that just kind of UCLA's pass rush is going to get?
I don't think we have 6'4", 220 with that type of first-round speed anywhere to kind of replicate that, right? But I mean that we need to be better, and I think it starts with finishing. There were some times that we had some slides and we got beat because they wanted to finish just that much more than we did. And those are those hard moments on film that I think we'll see, and our guys are going to respond. We're going to challenge them. We're going to challenge them the right way. First thing we're going to do is own it as coaches. I mean, we own that as coach. I own that as the coach that, I didn't have these guys quite in enough situations where we could be successful. That's on me. So we're going to start there. We're going to look in the mirror and then find ways to find solutions. And I think we have what it takes up front to be better. Do I think it was our best performance? I give credit to UCLA on that, but we'll take ownership as coaches and we'll find a way to move forward.
You guys, like, for as offense, you guys were on offense all game. You still had a chance late in the fourth quarter to go tie the game up. To you, is that like, do you take solace in that, or do you just look at the result and you get it done? How you gonna balance that?
Well, I just think it's a reminder to stay in the fight. You know, things weren't going well, but man, we had the ball with an opportunity, to score and get a 2-point to send this thing in the overtime. Like, where's your mind at, right? Everything prior to that moment doesn't matter, right? And we've worked on that. We've talked about that. And, you get in those situations, whether that's good or bad, or it's 52-49, you're going out there for the win. It's the same thing. Reset, focus on that one moment. And thought we did a solid job of that. Obviously didn't execute on that fourth down, and that one really hurts.